You're listening to Radio 1 on medium wave and FM 1. Now at 5:30, here's Monica Moody.
Welcome to Mile High Monica Moody, coming to you live from flight EI 317 from New York to Dublin, where we're broadcasting all over Ireland and the United States of America. Isn't it marvellous?
Yes, it is, Monica.
And if you think I've got a bad slot in Ireland, if you'll pardon the expression, Gareth.
A bad slot indeed, Monica. For instance, in San Francisco, we're going out live now at 9:30 in the morning.
Wakey, wakey, all you gay activists.
Whereas in Nebraska, the Cornhusker State and the world's largest manufacturer of Wellington boots, the time is 10:30 a.m. Meanwhile, in New York,
I think we get the idea, expert leader, and fasten that seatbelt around the Caravaggio.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, we've got a packed plane here today. You certainly wouldn't think Aer Lingus was closing down to look at this crowd. We've Tony O'Reilly and his mob down the back.
Very noisy.
Albert and the lackeys are up the front. If you'll pardon the expression. Oh, settle down, you lot. Yes, we've a plane chock full of celebrities and tourists on their way over to the old sod, and I'll be talking to some of them later on. And of course, I'm joined as usual by Dr. Garrett Fitzgerald.
Howdy.
Father Tom Doughty.
Hello, Monica.
Donna.
Hello,
Carmen
Monica.
Cedar Hedman on her portable organ.
If you'll pardon the expression.
And Oria Kieran and her goat.
I love that
And
goat.
before I go any further, let me just sympathise with Euro candidate and second thought extraordinaire Orla Kieran.
Oh, yes,
Orla,
may as
all
well.
I'll
Very
say is
sorry,
that
Orla.
Bernie Malone is a bully who
Yes,
should
indeed.
know better than to pick on a defenceless girl. Let him fight with somebody his own sex.
Monica, Bernie Malone is a woman.
I couldn't agree with you more, Garrett. He is a woman. A big girl's blouse, he should just put on a dress, shave off his moustache and get it over with.
A little
Now,
laughing,
we've
a
all been
little
over in the States for St. Patrick's Day, and
Yes,
we
we
had a
have.
marvellous time.
Marvellous.
We've been to the party of the year at the White House. We've done a whistle-stop tour of New York and Washington. Isn't it awful? And we even had time to attend a live execution, didn't we, Donna?
Yes, it was lovely. Hello, Monica.
Hello, Donna.
Everybody.
Yeah, it was very moving.
Yes.
He looked a bit like Paul McGrath, funnily enough. Lovely, firm thighs.
Yes,
And
lovely
you know
and
what they say
firm.
about black men? No? I see a wistful look in Orla Kieran's eyes, Donna. Phil in it, watch out. Garrett, pass us a salpatine, would you? Oh, not in the champagne, Dr. Garrett Fitzgerald. Now, St. Patrick's Day, drowning the shamrock in the US of A. And what
now.
a day it was, listeners.
What a day.
Yes, I was there, of
was the
course,
green buffet.
at the White House for the St. Patrick's Day party of the decade.
Little
It
more
was drooling with celebrities, and none more so than yours truly and trusty sidekick, Garrett Fitzgerald.
Drooling.
We have a
There's to
tape.
Garrett.
Roll it there, Orla. Garrett, like I said, try to sound German with a Northern Irish accent.
I'm not sure
It's
that's...
not that difficult, lovey. Here, listen. Can you smell drink off my breath? Come here.
Oh, God.
Good.
Welcome to the White House, sir, ma'am.
Hello, Maureen.
You all coming to poor Miss Clinton's Patrick Day party?
That's right. Isn't it to die for, Garrett?
You all got your laminated passes? Says you can come in here?
Maureen, do you know an Irish football player called Paul McGrath? I can't be the first person to remark on your striking similarities.
No, ma'am. I've orders to see all passes, ma'am.
Forget Paul McGrath. You didn't happen to have a brother executed this week, did
Monica,
you?
I really think
Perhaps
you're not-
not. Maureen, I'm very sorry. We left our passes back at the embassy. Is that a crime? Are you going to arrest me for it? Are you going to hurt me, Maureen?
Ma'am, says here you don't have a pass to poor Miss Clinton's party. You don't get into poor Miss Clinton's party. Simple as that.
Oh, I'm sure we're on your little list, Maureen. If you consult it, it's BB.
You say BB?
Yeah, Baskin. BB Baskin. It's a make-uppy name, my stage name. And this is Liam Neeson. Now, I know what you're thinking, but that's all makeup, you see. Isn't it marvelous what they can do? Yeah, he's playing the part of Einstein. Albert Einstein. Isn't that right, Liam?
Jawohl, Frau Bibi.
If you'd go straight in, ma'am.
Thanks very much. Gramila Margaret the Wareen. Garrett, you are brilliant.
Oh.
Keep it up.
Achtung, baby.
Baby.
Achtung, baby.
Grin, get me a drink, Garrett.
Oh, right.
Look at them, Garrett. Same old tired faces. There's Tony O'Reilly.
Oh, yes,
What's
indeed.
her name? Christina Onassis. Due for an overhaul shortly, I'd say, Garrett, with his track record. Hello, Tony.
Auf Wiedersehen, Dr. O'Reilly.
There he goes, trawling. Bit of a low-rent crowd, isn't it, Garrett? Phil Coulter, God, white trash. Hello, Phil.
Thank you very much. Dankeschön.
Thanks awfully. Actually, I'll take two. I have a friend in the toilet. Thanks.
Yeah, green wine. Oh.
God, here comes bore of the decade, Mary O'Hara. Got to make conversation. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Mary.
Monica Moody.
Hello, how are you?
Fabulous, Mary. Isn't this a marvelous gala? Listen, Mary, joke. You know Jeffrey Dahmer, the mass murderer in Pittsburgh?
No, Monica, I do not. I'm
it's
glad
all right,
to
Mary, it's all right.
say.
It's a joke. What did Jeffrey Dahmer say to Lorena Bobbitt? What? Come on, what?
Well, I don't know, Monica. What did he say?
Are you eating that? Do you get it? It's a joke. Are you eating that? He said. She's gone. Not very good at conversation, is she, Garrett?
Are you eating what?
Excuse me, waiter. Could I? Thanks, you too. Yeah, my friend's not back yet.
Monica, do you really think you should be drinking so much
Shut
so
up,
early?
Shut up. Here she comes, Garrett Fitzgerald. Get ready.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Clinton. Welcome to the White House. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hillary, First Lady Extraordinaire, Your Excellency, thank you. And may I say how well you're looking, considering...
Why, thank you.
See, Hillary, let me be frank. I know what you're going through. I understand. I, too, am a mother.
Well, that's just dandy. Now, would you folks just like to go to the green buffet?
Hillary, wait. You must listen. You see, I, too, am a mother of a daughter I cannot love, of a daughter I hate.
I'm sorry. We have a lot of guests here, and I really must be circulating.
I beg of you, you don't have to hide behind that veil of sorrows with me. I'm Monica Moody, BB Baskin. I understand. Chelsea Hillary, does her very presence make you shudder with revulsion? I know what it's like, Hillary. Hillary, listen to me. Before it's too late, Hillary.
Officer?
Please,
I'm
please,
right
I beg
here,
of you,
poor
listen-
Miss Clinton.
listen
Officer,
to
would
me.
you see that this woman and her friend are taken care of?
Hillary,
Sure thing, Miss
Hillary.
Clinton.
All those awful things that have been happening to you. It's Chelsea, Your Excellency. Blame Chelsea, Hillary. She's evil. It's all in the Book of Revelations, First Lady. 666.
Monica,
Check
great.
her scalp,
could you-
Hillary. She bears the mark of Satan,
Yeah,
just like my own daughter.
Could you all just walk this way, please?
We can try,
Hillary,
officer, but it'll be difficult in these trousers. That's a joke. Do you get it?
She's
Officer.
not a human child,
If you-
Hillary. You must kill her, or everyone will die. Listen before it's
Monica,
too late.
this way.
Hurry,
Looks like I'm going to have to assist you.
Jawohl. Okay. Monica, for heaven's sake. Ow! Achtung, officer. Achtung.
awful lot of people here, aren't there, Mr. Marine?
Achtung, officer, my
Hope
sore
that's
arm.
in your pocket. There is one tip. Don't overdo the Nazi bit, lovey.
he's hurting
Come
me,
on,
Monica.
Marine, that hurts me. Oh, you big, strong, brutal
This way.
man dingo, you.
And don't you all ever come back here talking to the First Lady about her own daughter like that. Lands of mercy. I've never heard the like. You and me is over, girlfriend.
Well, I think that went off quite well, Garrett. I'd say John and Mary O'Connor were spitting we didn't talk to them. Get up off the lawn, expert later.
Monica Moody. Do you see that cloud there, Monica?
Yeah.
Don't you think it looks a bit like Carmencita? And that one over there looks a bit like a whale, doesn't it? And that one...
And you actually ran Aer Lingus, did you, ex-Taoiseach?
Yes, indeed, Monica. I personally calculated all Aer Lingus flight routes, seating arrangements, menus...
Fantasy, Father Tom, pure fantasy.
Really?
Welcome back, listeners. Now, listeners, this is Monica Moody coming to you live from somewhere over the Atlantic in a Boeing 747. And almost the entire Irish cabinet are on the plane with us, with the exception, of course, of Dick Spring.
And his lovely wife, Kirsty.
And let me tell you, Kathleen Reynolds better have the stretch limo waiting with the weight of that duty-free hanging off her. Look at the colour of her, Garrett.
Indeed.
Back from the Bahamas, black. And I see Sean Haughey sitting all on his own in the very last row with a big puss on him. Back row angst, if you ask me, Garrett.
Yes, indeed, Monica. He doesn't look happy. And why would he after he behaved in such a juvenile manner?
Ugh.
He's a big baby, a big, bouncy, babby, bully baby.
Yes, it's the parents I feel sorry for. Bad enough that his father has hit rock bottom without his son making a hideous spectacle of himself. I say Charlie Haughey must rue the day he ever gave birth.
Quite right.
Anyway, we'll move on. Garrett, Father Tom, why don't we just leave Carmencita here, wander around the plane for a bit, and chat to some of our foreign visitors? What do you think?
Fine, good idea. Now, statistically, the Boeing
Let's talk to
747
these
is the
people
largest...
here. Hello. Tell me, why are you coming to Ireland?
Hi, my name is Shannon Mulready. I'm Irish Estonian. I'm 26, 144 pounds.
Yep.
I'm single, heterosexual. I am the child of an alcoholic, my mom.
Fabulous. And why did you decide to come to Ireland, Shannon?
Well, I have low personal self-esteem and a Prozac dependency condition. Do you have that here?
Not on me, lovey. They're back in my handbag.
So as part of my personal growth revitalizing program, I decided I'd take off and go on a trip, right?
Okay.
And at this time, I'm part of a group, and we're called the Friends of Courtney Kennedy.
So what do you plan to do when you arrive, Shannon? What's your goal?
Well, we plan to get off the plane, go to our hotel, then do some of your genuine Irish Guinness, then sleep, then next day head out of the city, and then meet and possibly marry a terrorist.
Fine. And over here we have...
Hello, Monica. My name is Todd. I'm 25. I'm in real estate. I'm Italian, Jewish, Irish, balding, but I'm dealing with it. I'm married to Chanel. This is Chanel here, my present wife. And we have a good marriage, although we would consider extramarital sex if all parties consented and were non-smokers. I personally would not have a problem with that concept.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Todd. But let's turn to your wife, Chanel. Chanel, welcome to the show. How do you feel?
Hi, Monica. Hi, everybody.
Oh, yes, Chanel.
Yeah, well, I feel fine. My name's Chanel Kolaski. I'm 28, 244 pounds. Aries. I'm a recovering Armenian. I find it difficult to talk after intercourse with my sexual partner, who is at this time Todd.
Now, I'd say with a name like Chanel Kolaski, it's possibly your first time, your first trip to Ireland, am I right?
That's right. I have no Irish connections, Monica, in this life. However, I believe in a past life I was a princess or priestess, I'm not sure which, in the kingdom of Cork. Cork, is that how you pronounce it? Okay, Cork, in the 17th century. And while I was a priestess, I was sexually abused by my father, the Emperor of Cork.
Right.
And I've held this inside me all this time, and I'm only coming to terms with it at this time since I started therapy around the whole issue of child abuse and past lives. So now I'm going back to reclaim those centuries of neglect and abuse which were stolen from me by my father, the Emperor of Cork.
Todd?
Yes, that is an issue we are working through right now. But I'd like to ask the other young lady, Shannon.
Yep.
Did she ever talk to her mother about her drink problem?
Shannon?
Maybe maybe not enough. Maybe we should have taught more.
You heard it, people. Maybe we should have talked more.
That's right.
Hold that thought, Shannon. And let me turn now to this gentleman here. You, sir, who would you be?
The name's Liffey Malone, Monica, and it's great to be on your show.
I'd say you've a bit of the Irish in you, Liffey.
As Irish as the day is long, Monica.
Yeah.
My great-grandfather came over from County Skibbereen in 1848 during what was called the famine.
Oh, yeah, famine. Awful. Stop the killing.
Stop
Go
killing.
on, Liffey.
And we always used to say that he brought Ireland to the United States from America, and for 3 generations, we've never forgotten that. And we've never forgotten where we came from.
Isn't that heartwarming?
I'm retired now. My kids have grown up and moved on. My wife, Arlene, she died a couple of years ago.
She's dead, is she, Liffey?
Yep, she passed away. But all the years we lived together, she never had to, well, we never had enough money to come back to the old country.
Yep.
So the last thing she said to me was, before she died, she said, Liffey Malone, your old great-grandfather, Liffey Malone, he brought Ireland to America. You go on over now and bring America to Ireland, Liffey Malone.
Isn't that lovely? And what do you plan to do, Liffey?
Well, see this, Monica? Yeah, now, this here is an automatic, double-action Smith & Wesson.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, oh, no, don't touch it, Garrett. No, it's loaded. Say, Monica, will you tell me something?
What is it, Liffey?
Do you have McDonald's in Ireland?
We do.
Well, Monica, have you ever heard of the famous drive-by McDonald's mass murder in Reno, Nevada, about 6 years ago? 80 people dead, no murderer ever found. Complete mystery, fool the police, fool the FBI, fool everybody.
No, Liffey, I can't say I have. No.
Excuse me, Monica?
Shannon? Yes, Shannon?
I'd like to ask this gentleman, when his wife died, did he feel he fully came to terms with his loss, or did he feel bereavement anger?
Liffey?
Yes, Monica, I did feel some anger at Arlene because I felt we hadn't talked through our sexual difficulties.
Was she usually the party who initiated sex, sir?
Yeah, that'll be right. And I guess I felt every day I lived I was emotionally threatened by her sexual demands. And with her dead and all, maybe we should have been more open about that.
Maybe we should have been more open about that. This is the message that's coming over from everybody on the show today. All right. Hold that thought, Liffey. We'll be back right after these words.
Monica Moody, she's my mother.
Now, Lent, will it ever end? Father Tom Doughty, Lenten Observer, what's obliged of us this Sunday?
Well, Monica, the tradition in rural Ireland on this day was to staple your ear to your trousers, and that's what I've done for you today.
So I see, Father Tom. Looks very uncomfortable. Are you all right down
Oh,
there?
yes, I'm fine, Monica. It's just for a day as a form of penance, really.
Right.
As you can see, I've used an ordinary domestic staple gun, the kind you might have lying around in the old toolbox, and I've shot the staple through my earlobe and into the trouser in accordance with the custom.
Fascinating. And you're wearing a tiara, Father Tom Doughty.
Yes, well spotted, Monica. The tiara symbolises vanity, and at this time of year it's important that we remember our human vanity, and the tradition has it that we wear a tiara to remind us of this.
Lovely.
Actually, as I'm down here, Monica, I see there's a lovely tiara in the Cara duty-free magazine here in my seat pocket, if you're interested. It's got a bit of sick on it.
Carrot. I'll leave it, Father Tom. Be quiet back there, Tony. Now, my celebrity peace movement, Stop the Killing, continues to break down barriers in Northern Ireland and bring the two communities closer together. We're so close to peace now that I can just smell it on my fingers, Donna. And earlier this week, we took a trip to Cheltenham to throw Gemma Hussey under a horse, end violence, and have a few laughs along the way. It was a day I don't think any of us will ever forget. Roll it there, Orla. Think about it, Norma. 5-1, bar the field. Top weight supply, you can't lose. Off you go. Hello, listeners. We're here in glorious Cheltenham in the heart of England, and we're surrounded by thousands of Irish and English people mixing and laughing together as though everything was normal and we weren't at war. Hello, Tracy. Tracy Pigott, listeners. Isn't it awful? Now, we've come to Cheltenham today to throw Gemma Hussey under a horse as a protest over Sinn Féin's stalling on the Downing Street Declaration. She's preparing herself for the ordeal, and the other celebrity women are working the crowd, getting signatures by the bucketful for our petition.
Monica, have a look at this.
Norma, that's a fabulous handbag. Where did you get it?
Blue mark in the car park.
Marvellous. See what's in it and put everything on Cock-Hardy affair each way. Terry, I'd say it's a long while since you saw a Cock-Hardy. What? You, Susan! Susan sangster, Norma. Did you ever see anything like the hat? She's hit rock bottom.
Desperate.
Give us a go, you're nagging there, Norma.
Monica!
Oh,
Monica!
God, here's Garrett looking like Stan Gebler Davies on a bad day. What is it, ex-world leader? Did you put the 200 quid down on Deep Throat? Memories, Terry, memories. Did you, Garrett, like I told you to?
Monica, I'm sorry. There appears to be some confusion.
What?
You see, this is not technically speaking your money. This is from the Stop the Killing Fund, Monica, and hence you are not legally entitled to use it.
Garrett, I'm outraged, ex-leading international statesman. You'd think I was just throwing the money away, wouldn't you, Elaine? Garrett, that's not gambling. That's investment.
Well, no,
that horse is a dead cert. Now you go right back there and do as I said this instant.
Well,
Elaine Doody, go with Garrett Fitzgerald.
You're putting down £200, Monica.
Yes, Norma, £200 to end violence, and I think that's a small price to pay, don't you, lovey? Come on, they're in the starting blocks. And besides, Norma, it's a hot tip. I got it off a stable lad.
I know the feeling. And then the stable lad says, "Give me a fiver and I'll muck you out."
Magic little story, Norma. On a black day for Northern Ireland. Thank you very much, ex-Taoiseach.
Oh, fine.
Thank you for making me back the only one-legged horse in the whole Cheltenham Festival.
What?
Thank you very much indeed. A grateful nation pays you tribute.
Monica, it's hardly my fault. I tried to tell you that the odds...
Stop the killing funds squandered on a horse, Garrett Fitzgerald. Squandered.
No.
Frittered away. You did it with the economy. Well, I'm damned if you'll do it with my money, Garrett.
But Monica, it wasn't your money. That's the whole blinking point.
Don't you use language with me, ex-world leader. You who've wiped out the entire Stop the Killing Fund on a...
But you told me to, Monica.
told me to, Monica. I'm telling you this, Garrett Fitzgerald. You've spent all our money, thus wildly, willfully escalating the war in Northern Ireland. Thus... Oh, wait. There's the bell. It's the Queen Mother steeplechase. Where are the girls? Norma? Elaine? Get Gemma.
She's in the loo, Monica.
Get her out. Bowler! Bowler! Take off the sunglasses and break down the door if you have to. Yeah, go on. That's it.
on,
Now
Jillian.
get her in a headlock.
by the arm.
Right, come on, ladies. The people of Northern Ireland are depending on us.
Push her.
Get her up there. Look beside the track. Isn't she marvellous? She's an example to Irish women obsessed with their weight everywhere.
Move her.
There's a gap in the hedge there.
Yeah. Now let's just shove her in.
Stop it.
Shove her
It's for
in.
peace in Northern Ireland. You can write it all off
Come
in
on,
your
just shove her.
diary.
Grab her
Come on,
together
get
now,
her through
girls.
there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
She bit me the first bitch. Which one is Lester
Move her
Pickett?
together.
I hate him. God, she's lashing us. Come on, girls.
you ready?
Ready? Now!
Well done.
That was lovely, Gemma.
Fabulous.
Very effective.
Wonderful.
Listen, Thelma, the Smurfit Champion hurdle's coming up next. Grab Norma.
Monica Moody.
Throwing Gemma Hussey under a horse there for peace in Northern Ireland. We'd a marvellous day out. Eileen Murphy made a bit of a killing and we saved dozens of lives. And then from Cheltenham, it was down to Heathrow. Funny story, actually, Father Tom.
Oh, good.
Patricia Redlick left her makeup bag in the ladies in Heathrow. We're all on the plane when next thing we're all taken off, the airport closes, and Patricia Redlick is taken off and shot. Or nearly shot, anyway. Luckily, she's a very good sense of humour.
I know, I've rung her premature ejaculation phone line a few times. That's very amusing.
Isn't it? Though it's not a patch on lesbian lust, in fairness.
Micah, if I could possibly draw you and the listeners' attention to this flight timetable that I found at the back of my Cara magazine. Excellent read, incidentally, and you can take it with you, Micah.
I won't, former Taoiseach. There's a picture of Jonathan Philbin Bowman in it, and I won't have that in the house. I'd feel his eyes following me, undressing me.
The timetable is interesting from the point of view that they've changed the time of the midweek morning Zurich flight
Gareth.
from 08:30 hours to
I'll have
45
them
hours.
put you in the back, in the cargo hold with Dana if you don't stop bombarding me with statistics.
Monica, I'm simply trying to save Aer Lingus.
Gareth, it's not
the future
your
of my former
problem.
employers.
That's Bernie Cahill's job, when he's not too busy slugging it out with Orla Gearan on the Late Late Show, using his bully boy tactics.
Monica, that's Bernie Malone, who is not a man. Bernie Cahill, who is a man, is head of Aer Lingus.
Is he?
Yes, it's a double tragedy.
Excuse me, stewardess here.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Moody. I've asked the captain. He says we can't siphon off the emergency fuel supply, so we've absolutely no more alcohol for passengers.
Oh, no, it's not that. Look, Terry Keane has been in that toilet for 45 minutes. Could you just check that she's all right and alone?
I'll certainly inquire, Mrs. Moody, but we've a bomb on the plane, so it'll take a few minutes.
What? You have a bomb?
Oh my God, we're all going to die. I, Monica Moody, am going to die, wedged between the Charlie Chaplin of Irish politics and a priest with his ears stapled to his trouser.
But where is it? Where is the bomb?
As far as I know, it's on that wing over there, but I'm not absolutely sure. Just a second. Sean Hawley. Where is the bomb exactly? We've a passenger here asking.
The bomb was on the left wing, and let me say this, I don't regret it. I did what I had to do. Lots of people agree with me.
It's on the left wing, ex-Taoiseach. Now, can I interest you in this little Aer Lingus clock in the shape of Brendan Kennelly?
Oh, look, Monica, he's got a little hat and everything.
Listeners, history is happening as we broadcast. We've just learnt that Sean Hawley, as if his poor mother didn't have enough to put up with, has put a bomb on the plane. Gareth, you used to run Aer Lingus. Out you go.
But Micah, I don't know anything
Stewardess,
about
slow
bombs.
down the plane a bit and open the door there.
So you're not interested in the clock?
Just do it.
Sure.
And Sean Hawley, where is he? Let me at him. Sean Hawley, of all the stupid, juvenile things you've done.
Yes, I did do it. I stand over what I did. The cabinet is shambles. It's full of gougers, and I can get them all in one go. I stand over that. I don't just walk away from my mistakes. I'll see this through to the end.
Do you know what, Sean Hawley? If I was your mother, Maureen, I'd lather you with a wooden spoon. Get out, Garrett. Go on, out on the wing. I can't do it, Garrett. I'm wearing a skirt. Go on, Orla, give him a bumped up there. We'll force him out the emergency exit.
Can I interest you in this coffee mate in the shape of Seamus Heaney?
I really shouldn't do anything until the control tower has been contacted,
Oh,
Monica.
listen, Garrett, if we were to wait for Aer Lingus to make a decision, we'd run out of petrol. Go on, Orla, get his leg. Right there, Garrett. Just crawl along on your belly. That's it.
I can't quite reach it, Monica. If I could
Give him a push, Orla.
Yeah,
Go on, former world leader. Knock it off.
Oh, he's nearly there. I've got a bird's eye view from down here. Go on, Doctor. It's just a bit
Just
further.
a bit
Maybe
further.
you'll be interested in this Paul Durkin electric kettle. It's a Poets Go electric series.
Push us
Simple to
away.
use.
Oh, look, he's dropped the bomb. Well done,
Oh, fair
former
play,
world leader.
fair play,
Well
fair play.
done. And over Heathrow as well. I'd say that'll cause a bit of a diplomatic incident. Still all safe and sound. Orla, close that emergency exit now. It's absolutely freezing in here.
Yes, Martha.
Oh, cheers, everyone. That was close.
Monica!
Orla, you can pull down the blind as well. He'll have the sulky face on all the way to Dublin. Well, listeners, it's time for our final descent, if you'll pardon the expression. And I'd just like to thank all my guests on the show today, particularly Orla Gearan and her goat, Father Tom Doughty with his ear stapled to his trousers, and Dr. Garrett Fitzgerald for saving countless celebrity lives. Orla, pass us over Garrett's duty free there till I have a slug. Good girl yourself.
Monica, at least pass me out Carpet Caesar's cardigan.
Monica Moody was brought to you by Pauline McLynn, Jonathan White, Darragh Kelly and Niamh Linehan. Monica Moody was devised by Gerry McNamara, written by Gerry McNamara and Fiona Looney, and produced by John Caden.